Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Argya Malika Putra with student ID number 2024322091. And for today, I'm going to tell you about this assignment because this assignment is implements about SQL triggers in a sales database system named DB Penjualan. The purpose of this trigger is to automate transaction processing, stock management, and stock history recording. The database consists of three main tables. There are product, transaksi, and log stock. Okay, moving on to the first query, the before insert trigger on table transaksi. The before insert trigger is created to handle automatic data completion before a transaction record is stored in the database. Nah, that includes automatic transaction date. The trigger checks whether the column tanggal transaksi is empty or null. If no transaction data is provided, the system automatically fills the column with the current date and time using the now function. This ensures that every transaction always has a valid timestamp without requiring manual input. Okay, and then for the automatic total calculation, the trigger also check whether the total column is null. If the total value is not provided, the system calculates it automatically. To do this, the trigger retrieves the product price from the product table based on ID product using a select into statement in here. The total transaction value is then calculated by multiplying the transaction quantity phi, or here in QT and QTY, and then by the product price harga. By using this trigger, the database ensures data completeness and accuracy, preventing missing values and incorrect transaction totals. I already run it and I already saved the trigger. To run it again, it's not possible because I already add the trigger and will show you the error code. The trigger blah 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 already exists. Moving on to the second query, the after insert trigger on table transaksi. The after insert trigger is executed after a transaction has been successfully inserted into the transaction table. This trigger is responsible for updating stock and recording stock movements. It includes the stock reduction. After a transaction occurs, the trigger automatically updates the stock column in the product table. And then for the stock change logging, in addition to updating stock, the trigger records the stock change in the log stock table. A new log entry inserted with the following information like the product ID, current time date, the quantity, the transaction type, and the describe label transaksi penjualan. And then for the last one, the trigger testing process. Before I test, I add some other data or dummy data to test the trigger a transaction is inserted into the transaction table without providing values, tanggal transaksi, and total. Okay, I will run here. I'm sorry. Okay. Nah, I already input the dummy data to testify the trigger, and I will try this. Nah, the results are verified by displaying the contents of the transaksi, product, and log stock table. The output confirms that all trigger execute correctly and followed the defined business rules. I'm sorry. And for the last one. The implementation of SQL triggers in the sales database successfully automates a critical process such as transaction validation, inventory updates, and stock history recording by using before insert and after insert triggers. That's all for me. Thanks for watching.